This is See It in IMAX's review of Thor, the new Kenneth Branagh film starring Chris Hemsworth about the god. This is a film that we saw in IMAX 3D, and I was very happy about it. I knew nothing about Thor going into this film due to the fact that I did not read the comics, and I went into this film hoping that they could shed some light on who the heck he was. And due to a great script, great acting, and great directing, they did a very good job with this film.
I agree. It was a very strong film, and I thought they did a very nice job. I was particularly impressed with the script. A film like this can go south very fast if the script isn't very strong. But they did a very nice job, and the actors all did an excellent job as well. Thor is essentially a god. It reminds me somewhat of mythology. He lives on another planet up in the heavens somewhere. And like many of the old Greek gods, he is the heir to the throne and gets big headed and disobeys his father. His punishment is to be banished to earth as a mere mortal, and he is banished and ends up in New Mexico. The U.S. government is all over it, trying to figure out who he is and how he got there. And as well, he, of course, runs into a very attractive young lady that falls in love with him and vice versa. The story picks up from there with plenty of action as they send someone from the heavens to battle Thor and try and prevent him from coming home, and as well some of his friends come down to help him fight. So plenty of action and some good comedy in it as well. Not too much, but definitely some funny moments. And overall, I would say good, strong film to start the summer.
Yeah, it's a great way to start the summer after Fast Five, although I think I like this film a little bit better. The action in this film is great. It's a very entertaining film. The CG is amazing. I don't know how long they spent, doing the effects, but really outstanding. The only complaint that I really have with this film, which may be seen as a small complaint to some, is that oftentimes the camera is cocked to one side, and it gets annoying after a while. I mean, it's cool, representing that the world in the movie is different, but it's used really, really often, and it's noticeable at first, but then you're like, okay, there it is again, there it is again. But ultimately, it doesn't make this film any less great. I would highly recommend seeing this film in the IMAX. The 3D isn't, great. I mean, I really kind of forgot that it was in 3D while I was watching it, which I guess isn't a good sign. But seeing it on the big screen, definitely worth it. It's a great experience. I give it 4 out of 5 stars.
I give it 4 out of 5 stars as well. Definitely recommend seeing it on the big screen. I think it's going to be a better experience than seeing it at home. And I too thought the 3D was a little unnecessary, but it certainly didn't take anything away. 4 out of 5 stars.